Let me cut right to the chase. This is Prime Sinvin, and we're continuing our series on Civ 6 for beginners. We've gotten our gold problems mostly solved. We could always build a bank later if we wanted, so right now I'm just gonna quickly train up another knight to help take out our new principal enemy, Harold Hadrada. Since we conquered Cleo, we're kind of fighting Harold for hegemony over this small continent, but because Peter over here is currently the main threat on this continent, I'm going well, he's really not that threatening, but Peter does control 3 cities now, so I want to eliminate him from history now. He is paying me a lot of tribute, but yeah, Peter just has to go. I'm not sure about Harold. It's an honor to meet you, exchanging capitals. Alright, you know what? Hoshi, okay, apparently you don't like me. I'll just give you a resident embassy. So yeah, you really don't like me. How about we declare our friendship? Let's make a deal. What do you have here? Okay, you obviously don't have anything that valuable. Let me check you. Cleopatra's losing domination. Peter's next, nothing. Quan Shi Heng has nothing. You have a bit. Harold has a bit. I have an absolute truckload. Yeah, I'm pretty much the leader. Apparently I have 2 converted cities. I don't remember founding religion, but okay, I guess it's just my pantheon. Let's check out the cultural victory. Tourism per turn, a lot of tourism. Yeah, I don't have that much tourism. Let me check myself out. Yep, I'm definitely losing. Score. Yeah, I'm the uncontested leader in score at this point, because I've just been conquering so many cities. Okay, apparently you want a deal. That's just stupid. No? Refuse. That's a shame, alright? Yeah, that's a shame because in an undisclosed amount of turns, I am going to be conquering you entirely and eliminating you from history. So yeah, I think it's really a shame that we weren't able to come to a deal. And you know what? I'm still a bit pissed at Russia, so you know what? I'm gonna dial Quan Shi Heng on the phone. How much money are you willing to give me if I no, you already denounced me. We can't have a joint war. How much money are you willing to give me? No, I can't declare war on this guy right here. Let's make a few more demands. Give me all your money. Alright, good. I guess you're spared from a lot of things for now, but I'm tempted to eliminate you from history, so yeah. I'm totally tempted to eliminate you from history, so I'm just gonna move my troops to the border. Even though you're paying me a lot of tribute, I don't really care, because I'm here to eliminate you from history. This episode's going to be a shorter episode, mainly just focused on eliminating Russia for good. But yeah, we're not gonna fool around any longer than we need to. Russia's trying to expand to more cities. Yeah, we're not gonna fool around any longer. Let's just get right down to it. Yeah, let's just quickly get Reformed Church. I don't really care at this point. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's cut a deal. How much money for a surprise? Give me your wine, I'll give you this. Okay, you want that. Okay, fine, you have a deal. Thank you, thank you. You know what, Peter, I know you're paying me a lot of tribute, but Casus Belli, formal war? Hell yeah. You're going right to war, and you're gonna get mauled. I know you pay me a ton of tribute, but I don't care. You know what, I'm gonna just capture your settler. Don't mind me, don't mind me. And yeah, I'm just gonna take out Smolmanask, or whatever your city's called. I'm gonna move my musketmen in and end Yaroslavl and Novigrad too. Yeah, you definitely don't stand a chance. Your military is too weak to put up a real fight. Let me get my quadrivium. Ooh, looks like I get line of battle. Gonna be even better at combat. Let's see how my military is faring. I'm probably gonna need to move a lot of units in. Let's move it to the front lines again. How is this guy gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna promote him behind my lines. Yeah, I'm gonna take the opportunity to promote a lot of my guys up. But in the meantime, let's just move this powerful knight over here. Yeah, he's gonna fortify here, and we're gonna take out Solik Mask. Yeah, Solik Mask and Solmanesk totally not a ripoff. The game designers totally didn't get lazy. Yeah, we're just gonna give the game devs the benefit of the doubt, and we're just gonna assume that they didn't get lazy and that they had good intentions. But yeah, seriously, we're going to be attacking Smolmanet Solic Mask with everything we got. Yeah, we're gonna be crossing the sea and invading Solic Mask. Yeah, Peter really didn't stand a chance, and his city is now my city. That's just wonderful. Oh, what else? You know what? I'm just gonna erect a granary in it. It's gonna take a lot longer to build things than normal anyway, so yeah, I don't really care. Can we attack this city's walls head on? You know what? I don't have siege units, but I don't care. I'm gonna attack your walls head on. You know what? You can move out here. I don't really know where you're gonna settle down, but okay, you're a settler. That's your job, right? Anyway, this siege tower is probably gonna be best used moving on in. I don't know when I'm gonna promote this soldier. My other soldiers are gonna do just fine, though. Now let's continue exploring. Let's see if we can explore the whole map. Now let's just fortify over here. And yeah, Novgorod's gonna be the last city we attack. Smolmanet gets to live a little longer. I mean, Novgorod. Yeah, we're just gonna totally rush Yaroslavl with everything we have. And take its defenses up and lay them on the floor. Yeah, we're just gonna move some more knights in. Yeah. Yaroslavl totally doesn't stand a chance. Russia actually built a few wonders over the years, but their wonders are soon going to be my wonders. Yeah, let's just quickly erect a siege tower, move our other siege tower in, move our knight in. Yeah, everyone's just going to be moving on in. I highly doubt that they'll be able to resist our might. Yeah, we're just going to be moving everyone on in. Good luck resisting me, Russia. Okay, apparently the barbarians are absolutely going to work on my Eagle Warriors, so I'm gonna attack back. You know, you don't just kill my Eagle Warriors like that. You think you can just F around with my Eagle Warriors? I think not. Yeah, if you barbarians want to attack my Eagle Warriors, we're gonna fight back with everything we have. Line of battle, that should help with the naval units. Yeah, let's just keep up the exploring. We're bound to discover the whole other continent at some point, right? Even though we don't have siege units, we're just completely tearing away at his health. And Yaroslavl's now ours, congratulations. Yeah, we're just gonna control all your cities if you don't mind us. Yeah, Yaroslavl settled in one of the worst positions in modern American history, but it doesn't really matter. You know what? We're gonna burn your city to the ground as punishment for all the crimes you've committed against us. I think that'll do a very good job of intimidating anyone who tries to, yeah, F with us. Yeah, your encampment district is not being nice to us. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to pay a lot more if you want my niter, you know what? I think that's a refusal deal. One way or another, you'll give me what I want. Oh yeah, good luck getting me to give you what you want, considering that my military is significantly larger than yours. So yeah, I don't get your whole one way or another you're gonna give me what I want stick, given that I'm, yeah, significantly stronger than you militarily. And we're just gonna continue moving our units in on Russia, who doesn't stand a chance and can only hopelessly watch as we attempt to wreck city after city of his. The barbarians are becoming a real nuisance, so like a professional gamer, we're gonna fight our way through them. Yeah, we're just gonna fight our way through all the way through the barbarians, like a professional gamer. Yeah, we're just gonna continue chasing them down. Holy, the barbarian swordsmen though are getting really broken. I'm getting closer to replaceable parts. If I could get infantry, then I could just steamroll over Harold. But yeah, for now, Peter is going to be the guy that we're just wrapping up. He probably doesn't stand a chance at this point in the game. Yeah, Peter is almost a non-factor at this point in the game. I'm surprised he's still in. Okay, no, that's a big no. Yeah, that's a big no. Yeah, I really don't think you're going to be giving me that. No, yeah, we're not making a deal. We're not making a deal. I don't really care that the barbarians took my settler. I didn't need that settler anyway. You know what? The barbarians can found themselves an extra outpost. But yeah, it's just time to roll out the knights. I should probably also work on some decent infrastructure for my cities. But yeah, wartime is not exactly good on the citizens. It's more about being obsessed with war and trying to maximize land grabs. Yeah, monarchy is the good government for now. And yeah, we're just gonna fortify. We don't really expect our way to fight our way. I don't really think we expect to fight our way into the barbarian outpost anyway. But nonetheless, let's move our musketmen in. Hopefully, if all goes to plan, the musketman will absolutely carry us and take the entire barbarian outpost. Yeah, let's just attack this Novgorod again. Yeah, we're just gonna completely tear it to the ground. Poor Russia doesn't stand a chance. I wonder if this guy has any last words. Yeah, we're gonna totally eliminate him. And then Cleopatra is probably coming next. Okay, we now unlocked a Great Siege unit. Now we're gonna go for machinery. Let's see. Yay, I got a great merchant. Instantly builds a bank and a market in this district. Ooh, and it gave me an inspiration towards mercantilism. That's absolutely amazing. Let me just check on this commercial hub. What does it have in it? Oh, it's almost completed. Actually, let me check on the commercial hub. This one also needs a bank. Let's check. Does Tenochtitlan have a commercial hub? Oh yeah, this one also needs a bank. It seems like most of my commercial hubs already have a market. The only problem is that they don't have a bank. Let's see. Yeah, Kristiansand definitely is the most profitable city to send my trade routes to. Good to see there's some silk. Maybe I can irrigate that later. But again, decades of war take higher precedence. I'm genuinely surprised that my citizens don't get pissed that I've been at war for so long. I'm defeated to live one's life, blah blah blah, I don't really care. You know what, I'm tempted to raise the city, but that gives me too many warmonger penalties. But after all, I've been denounced by literally everyone and anyone in the rest of the game, but I've been too much of a military powerhouse for them to do anything about the fact that they hate me. It's probably around time that I start building massive infrastructure to actually improve my citizens' lives. Now that I've conquered most of the known world, that is. But of course, the desire to conquer more and more overrides building lots of tile improvements to materially improve my citizens' lives. I've also found the Chinese capital. It looks a bit undefended. It seems like it's time for an invasion force. Or not. Maybe I should focus on the people who are on my continent. Intercontinental warfare is always difficult until you have airplanes. Yeah, it's very logistically difficult to ship units all the way across the ocean. But nonetheless, we're gonna heroically run at these barbarians on our continent because at least they're local and we can beat them up easily. Yeah, we're going for that outpost. It's a move. We're going to make a move on the outpost. Our siege towers are going in as well. Cleopatra is also gonna have to give us some more. Cleopatra is also completely getting owned by us. Memphis is her only city. We're absolutely crushing domination, and in fact we're ready to make our move on most of the undefended cities. Kristiansand is going to be our target. It seems a bit undefended, and it doesn't have walls, probably due to its strategic location. A lot of my cities don't have walls, but that's because my military actually defends it. The civs that have weaker militaries should always build walls around their cities, but most of them don't, so they're just easy targets. Every new commercial hub I built, I also get some sweet trade routes, further increasing my productivity. I should probably start a mass builder drive where my entire nation builds builders in each city. I'm going to start doing that in order to build tile improvements to improve the production of my citizens. Let's go to city-states. Which city-state are we going to try to win over? Geneva we can't win over, but they do give massive bonuses. And we're gonna science, and yeah, Geneva is going to be the city-state. Yeah, we're gonna begin our nationwide builder drive, and we're gonna start building up a large ensemble of builders. Yeah, we're getting ready to make the move on the barbarians. We're squaring off against them in pitched field battle, trying to crush their reign of terror on the continent. We're also going to build a few more tile improvements just to ensure that we're getting the most out of every tile. But building traders to get extra gold doesn't hurt either. As I position units closer and closer to the front of the war zone, it becomes easier and easier to make demands, because most of the AIs won't give in to your demands unless you're close enough to be threatening. If you appear close to them, then you'll appear threatening to them, and they'll be willing to give in to a lot of mostly unreasonable demands you make. I've started to notice a problem, which is that I'm starting to lag behind in science. Actually, never mind. I'm getting 93.5 science per turn. Probably I got a lot of scientific buildings after I conquered Russia. So yeah, I'm now on parity in terms of science. But the barbarian archer has almost sunk my ship. Now let's quickly grab square rigging so I can start building stronger ships. This is what I like to call the large envoy era, because you start getting envoys like you're nuts. You know what? Let's skip. This economic policy should massively increase our gold per turn output. And yeah, let's get ready to wage war on Harold Hardrada again. Yeah, I know war has been a bit taxing on the citizens of this country. But for the most part, it's going to be over and their lives will return to normal. However, I'd like one last night to go and take out Memphis, ending Cleopatra and removing her from the game. I still have the logistics to send wave after wave of infantry, and I'm going to establish a large network of roads, which I should have established earlier in the game, but I didn't have the commercial hubs to build up the trade routes which I needed to establish a supported network of roads. Most of my Eagle Warriors in the front that I built in the ancient era are mostly cannon fodder at this point, but my musket man is the guy who's gonna really clear out the outpost. Your deal actually seems pretty reasonable, but I think we could do a bit more. No, that's all you're willing to give me. You know what? How about I suggest that I throw in a silver and then you pay a lot more. That's all you're willing to pay me. You know what? We got no deal. One way or another, you'll give me what I want. Oh yeah, you know what? You think you can talk to me like that? You know what? I'm gonna target you first. Alright, you know what? In Kazan citizens have also been suffering for the longest time. And yeah, I'm gonna build another trader. Building more trade routes and roads should definitely improve military logistics and make warfare a much less tedious process. Let's see, who's the... Oh yeah, I happen to be the suzerain of Kumasai. That means that, yeah, I'm definitely going to have a much better situation at fighting off Harold. So I should probably, let me check in on Harold Hardrada. How many cities does he own? Yeah, he really only owns 5 cities, so he's not that much of a scientific powerhouse. He's ahead of me on the tech tree, but I get more tech per turn. So yeah. Most of his technology probably comes from his campus districts. And yeah, because Kristiansand isn't defended, I'm going to easily take it. I also now have the military might to engage in a physical confrontation with Cleopatra. I mean, I always had the military might, but I just didn't have the troops in position. Now Cleopatra is going to die, and yeah. So, time to move the troops in and go to war. Alright, Cleopatra. You have no items left to demand, but it doesn't matter because I'm declaring formal war. Okay, apparently you don't understand the severity of the situation. You think Osiris will be pleased to welcome your enemies. The only one Osiris is going to be pleased to welcome is you, Cleo. But yeah, nonetheless, it doesn't stop her from pretending like she is superior and that she will beat me in warfare, which she obviously won't, based on the fact that my musketmen are just gonna tear her apart. But yeah, let's just explore the coastline a bit more. Alright, she's just gonna attack us again. With all the nearby city-states on my side, she really doesn't stand a chance. My capital can now start mass-producing those sweet, sweet wonders. But with all the housing it has, it doesn't have enough food to support its ever-growing population. So I'm going to build yet another trader in my capital to trade more goods, and I'm gonna get another builder in this city. It's mostly about concentrating the forces on Christian sand. If we can take that, then we'll be able to bear down on Oslo, which should be relatively undefended at that point. I might need an extra unit or two, but so yeah, I'm gonna break the escort formation and move this knight all the way across the country. Yeah, we're just gonna quickly upgrade this guy to a musketman, and we're gonna move in this formation to join with the newfound musketman. With all the nearby city-states swayed to my allegiance, yeah, I kind of have a buffer zone. Harold can't attack me directly, except maybe his units at Sarpsborg. But yeah, that's my main objective. If I can take out Sarpsborg with my military, then I'll be able to force Harold into retreat. Yeah, we're coming for this barbarian outpost. The barbarians in it don't stand a chance against our new military. Yeah, let's just put these guys to sleep. Yeah, Cleopatra is still hammering away at my knight, but I'm gonna be able to take out her city before she can do too much damage. Nonetheless, I'm pulling back my knight, just in case, and I'm gonna continue the hammer on Cleopatra over there. Good thing I'm now able to get my, knight with a promotion. That should really help, especially now that it can take on fortified defenders with ease. But yeah, these guys are gonna now meet up, and they're gonna form a bit of an escort formation. You know what, this musketman up there is gonna come down and form a formation with them, and they're going to lead the way into the future. You know. Yeah, this musketman's gonna fortify up, also gonna fortify, the knight's gonna fortify, everyone's gonna fortify. And yeah, we were able to safely take this city. I mean, the barbarian outpost. Hey, we made it into the industrial era. Alright, we're gonna go straight for scientific theory. We're also going to go for natural history. And we're gonna train up a few bombards because we're most likely gonna have to lay down some sieges. Yeah, we're gonna totally win the Geneva Convention, you know. Yeah, our roads are now industrial-themed roads. That should make them even more powerful. I don't know why Mahangardar decided to train settlers. I seriously think they should consider using different AI for, yeah, they should really use different AI for their city-states and for their actual civs, because their city-states somehow think that they're going to expand to more cities in the near future. Which of course city-states can't, and therefore they shouldn't be training them. But hey, I didn't make civ, it's probably a lot harder to make then I think I'm gonna just ignore him. After all, he has little to no actual power, and he can't really stop me. Even so, once I declare war, he'll have nothing better to do than to sit there and beg me not to war him. It's sad that he has no choice but to sit there and beg for me not to raise his cities. Yeah, even though your city's gonna heal up, my knight needs to fortify. Now, when I have 2 knights next turn, the attacking operation is gonna become significantly easier. Yeah, your city's almost at max health, but that won't be for very long. And I now have caught in the luxury resource, so my attack units are going to be even more aggressive when attacking. Time to get some bomb birds in the field. I totally should be working on building a strong base of production. But in this game, the only thing worth considering when it comes to how productive your units are is, of course, constant expansion. I can't believe people always come to me with deals that they know I'm probably gonna refuse. But they're usually actually somewhat worthwhile deals, so I take them up. Where should I send this trader to? Okay, if I'm going to build up a solid trading foundation, I should probably send him to Rocketet, because that means I'm going to be building trade routes for the forest, which is always especially helpful. That Cleopatra officially no longer exists. The city is now mine. But the barbarians are coming in hard and fast on my other flank. Where am I gonna transfer this trader to? I just built this new shiny trader. Where am I gonna put him? I think in order to better build cities, yeah, I'm gonna transfer him to, I think I'm gonna transfer him to Novigrad to help build cities to traverse the terrain. Yeah, if I build it, I think it would be very beneficial if I built a Novigrad-Shadet trade route. So yeah, it's gonna start in Shadet, because Shadet's the smaller city, and you always start in the smaller cities because it usually provides more benefit to small cities than it does to big ones. So yeah, my trader now lives in Shadet. I'm gonna continue moving my units in. Yeah, Japan is definitely trying to spread their religion, and I'm probably gonna confront them about that later. Great excuse to go to war. I don't see any particularly strong places to build a feeder square, so I'm gonna just let it pass for now. This would also be yet another great opportunity to build a builder and start actually working on infrastructure. A terracotta army might not hurt either. You know what? I'm gonna build it on some woods. It's gonna take a long time, but it'll be worth it in the end. I'm also gonna work on establishing Memphis as a stronger center. It's going to be the powerhouse of my empire, so I'm gonna take time building it. Once I upgrade to musketmen, I'm going to get my rushing strategy ready. If I can take Christian Sand, I'll be able to quickly eliminate Harold and cut his cities off. That's the plan, to move so fast and hard that we can cut Harold's cities off on both sides. Obviously, this is unlikely to work in practice, but it was a pretty good idea in theory. To rush at him hard and fast. But yeah, he tried to flip Nan Middle. Oh yeah, no, I'm no longer suzerain. Okay, I think that was a long time ago. I think Cleopatra tried to flip it. But yeah, I'm uncontested a suzerain of Nan Middle. Yeah, we're just gonna move in our units from all angles. We're getting ready to lay siege. Yeah, we're gonna turn Azcopa whatever into a production powerhouse. At the very least, we're gonna build a workshop to help complement its production. A watermill is pretty good infrastructure to have early in the game. From Shadet, we're gonna send... I think the best way to cover forested areas would actually be to send it all the way over to Solok Mask, so that we can quickly establish a nice set of trade routes. If we can establish a solid infrastructure of trade routes, then we'll be able to quickly move units across our empire. And obviously, if we're playing a game where we have total power over our citizens, one of the best ways to prevent them from revolting is to rule efficiently. Ooh, printing would probably be good because it provides one more level of diplomatic visibility on all the other civs. That would be amazing. I'm also gonna build a workshop in Kazan because why not? And I'm just gonna continue moving in the units. I'm totally getting ready to siege Sarpsborg, but apparently Harold doesn't suspect a thing. He just thinks that I'm being a good neighbor. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing anything that would threaten you, Harold. Yeah, I would never. We're gonna build a back road to Memphis. It's all about creating those crossroads in your empire. Yeah, it looks like Harold's trying to expand to another city, so now is perfect timing to try to catch him off guard and take Christian Sand. If I can catch Harold completely off guard, yeah, I might be able to take most of his cities with little resistance. Let's move this Eagle Warrior out of the way, it's not very useful, and let's move our musketmen further in. And yeah, next turn is the turn we war Harold, trying to take his cities as fast as we can. We don't have time to spare. It seems like the cities have already been developed for the most part.